Death by Scrabble by Charlie Fish. It's a hot day, and I hate my wife. We're playing Scrabble. That's how bad it is. I'm 42 years old. It's a blistering hot Sunday afternoon, and all I can think of to do with my life is to play Scrabble. My letters are crap. I play appropriately, begin, with the N on the little pink star, 22 points. I watch my wife's smug expression as she rearranges her letters. Clack, 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 clack. I hate her. If she wasn't around, I'd be climbing Mount Kilimanjaro right now. I'd be starring in the latest Hollywood blockbuster. I'd be sailing the Vendée Globe on a 60-foot clipper called the New Horizons. I don't know, but I'd be doing something. She plays Jinx with the I on a double-letter score, 30 points. She's beating me already. Maybe I should kill her. I start chewing on my U. It's a bad habit, I know. All the letters are frayed. I play Warmer for 22 points, mainly so I can keep chewing on my U. As I'm picking new letters from the bag, I find myself thinking, the letters will tell me what to do. If they spell out kill, or stab, or her name, or anything, I'll do it right now. I'll finish her off. My rack spells Mishpah, M-I-H-Z-P-A, plus the U in my mouth. Damn. The heat of the sun is pushing at me through the window. I can hear buzzing insects outside. I hope they're not bees. My cousin Harold swallowed a bee when he was 9. His throat swelled up, and he died. If they are bees, I hope they fly into my wife's throat. She plays sweatier using all her letters, 24 points plus a 50-point bonus. If it wasn't too hot to move, I would strangle her right now. I'm getting sweatier. It needs to rain to clear the air. As soon as that thought crosses my mind, I find a good word, humid, on a double word score using the D of jinxed. Another 22 points. I hope she has lousy letters. She tells me she has lousy letters. For some reason, I hate her more. She plays fan with the F on a double letter and gets up to fill the kettle and turn on the air conditioning. It's the hottest day for 10 years, and my wife is turning on the kettle. This is why I hate her. I play zaps with the Z doubled, and she gets a static shock off the air conditioning unit. I find this remarkably satisfying. She sits back down with a heavy sigh and starts fiddling with her letters again. Clack, 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 clack. I feel a terrible rage build up inside me, some inner poison slowly spreading through my limbs, and when it gets to my fingertips, I am going to jump out of my chair, spill the Scrabble tiles all over the floor, and I am going to start hitting her again and again and again. The rage gets to my fingertips and passes. My heart's beating. I'm sweating. I think my face actually twitches. Then I sigh deeply and sit back into my chair. The kettle starts whistling. As the whistle builds, it makes me feel hotter. She plays ready for 18 points, then goes to pour herself a cup of tea. No, I do not want one. I steal a blank tile from the letter bag when she's not looking and throw back a V from my rack. She gives me a suspicious look. She sits back down with her cup of tea, making a cup ring on the table, as I play a 5-letter word, cheat, using the A of zaps. 64 points, which means I'm beating her now. She asks me if I cheated. I really, really hate her. She plays ignore with a triple letter for 21 points. The score is 153 to her, 155 to me. The steam rising from her cup of tea makes me feel hotter. I try to make murderous words with the letters on my rack, but the best I can do is yawn. My wife sleeps all the time. She slept through an argument our next-door neighbors had that resulted in a broken door, a smashed TV, and a Teletubby La-La doll with all the stuffing coming out. And then she griped at me for being moody the next day from lack of sleep. If only there was some way for me to get rid of her. I spot a chance to use all my letters. Explodes using the E of jinxed. 72 points. That'll show her. As I put the last letter down, there's a deafening bang and the air conditioning unit fails. My heart is racing, but not from the shock of the bang. I don't believe it, but it can't be a coincidence. The letters made it happen. I played the word explodes, and it happened. The air conditioning unit exploded. And before, I played the word cheat when I cheated. And zap when my wife got the electric shock. The words are coming true. The letters are choosing their future. The whole game is jinxed. My wife plays sign with the G on a double letter for 10 points. I have to test this. I have to play something and see if it happens. Something unlikely to prove that the letters are making it happen. My rack is ABQYFWE. That doesn't leave me with a lot of options. I start frantically chewing on the B. I play fly using the L of explodes. I sit back in my chair and close my eyes, waiting for the sensation of rising up from my chair, waiting to fly. Stupid. I open my eyes and there's a fly, an insect, buzzing around above the Scrabble board, surfing the thermals from the tepid cup of tea. That proves nothing. The fly could have been there anyway. I need to play something unambiguous, something that can't be misinterpreted, something absolute and final, something terminal, something murderous. My wife plays caution, 18 points. My rack is AQWEUK plus the B in my mouth. I'm awed by the power of the letters and frustrated I can't wield it. Maybe I should cheat again and pick out the letters I need to spell slash or slay. Then it hits me. The perfect word. A powerful, dangerous, terrible word. I play quake for 19 points. I wonder if the strength of the quake will be proportionate to how many points it scored. I can feel the trembling energy of potential in my veins. I am commanding fates. I'm manipulating destiny. My wife plays death for 34 points, just as the room starts to shake. I gasp with surprise and vindication, and the bee that I was chewing on gets lodged in my throat. I try to cough. My face goes red, then blue. My throat swells. I draw blood clawing at my neck. The earthquake builds to a climax. I fall to the floor, and my wife just sits there, watching.